Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for August the 25th. I am going to be pulling one card for the overall energy, and then we'll pull one card for each sign, and we'll look at how those energies actually interact with each other. So, overall energy shows up as, what do we have here? The Nine of Swords in reverse. We like that. That talks about some kind of relief, something that we've been feeling stressed out about or anxious about is no longer making us feel stressed out or anxious. Usually it has to do with the idea that we've either done some healing work around that thing or the situation itself has changed. All right, let's take a peek at the individual energies. I feel like there's still too much glare right there. That's better. Okay, so taking a peek at the individual energies, starting with Aries. Eight of Pentacles showing up in reverse. Interesting. Aries, I think that there was something going on today that I think you were stressing out about whether you would be able to fit it in with work or not. And it looks to me like you've managed to get the day off of work so that you can do whatever else it is that you need to accomplish today. Taurus. Three of Cups showing up in reverse. Taurus, there's been something going on with your friends or your colleagues where they've sort of been getting on your last nerve and just bugging you. As of today, you're not letting that be a problem anymore. Just not letting that stress you out anymore. Gemini. Eight of Swords showing up along with that Nine of Swords in reverse. What's going on here? Ba-ba-da-da-da. Looks to me like there's something going on that you are thinking and overthinking, kind of thinking in circles about this thing, and it keeps you from moving forward. And it's interesting that it's coming up with the Nine of Swords in reverse because this not moving forward, this stagnation, is actually helping you to be more calm. So it may be that you were trying to accomplish some type of goal or target, but you'd kind of hit the fear barrier, the terror barrier. And so now instead of moving forward, you're allowing yourself to circle in these thoughts. And that actually brings you some relief because you're not out in that scary place where you haven't been before, accomplishing something you've never done before. Now you're stagnating, and that actually shows up as feeling more comfortable to you than not. So of course, if you're seeing this at the beginning of the day, then if you notice this energy coming in, you may want to be consciously aware of it and figure out in a more conscious way how you want to handle this situation. All right, so who was that? That was Gemini. Next up, we're looking at Cancers. So what do we have? Two of Wands coming up in reverse for Cancers. Or no, not coming up in reverse, excuse me. Two of Wands. All right, so with that Nine of Swords showing up in reverse along with your Two of Wands, Cancers, this is telling me that you have some choices today about some things that you can do to relieve some stress and anxiety in your life. So you've got options in front of you to help you with this, and it'll be up to you to choose which ones you want to move forward with. Whatever you choose is going to be equally helpful in removing the stress and anxiety for you. We like it. Next up, let's look at Leo. Knight of Cups coming up in reverse. Leos, it looks to me like there's been something going on with someone you care about, possibly romantically, but doesn't have to be. And I think there was something that happened that was not so nice. Let's put it that way. And I think what's going on is you're coming to a point of acceptance of whatever this is, that this is just the way that it is. And just this point of acceptance is helping you to have some stress relief. So if somebody sent you some type of message that you really didn't like something about that message, then this would say that you got that message, you recognize that you don't like whatever this is, and you also recognize that this is where that person comes from. This is their background, or this is how they view things. And so, this is not trying to change that person. This is recognizing this is just who they are, where they are, how they are, whatever it might be. And in coming to that recognition of that, that helps to relieve stress from you, because up until this point, I think you've been trying to change them. And when we try to change other people, it doesn't really work. It does just stress us out. So I don't think you're letting yourself stress out about whatever this is anymore. All right, let's look at Virgo. Virgos. What's going on here? Virgos, I think you've got somebody in your sphere of influence who is finding some relief. They're relaxing a little bit. They're not so anxious or stressed out as they have been. And there's some way that this impacts your life that has you having a pity party here. With that Four of Cups coming up, it just means that there's something going on that is disappointing to you. And you're having a hard time looking at opportunities that are right there in front of you because you're so focused on the disappointments. And this has to do with this other person not stressing out. So maybe it works for you to have this other person stressing out. Maybe when they're stressing out, they're doing things faster. They're acting in a more frantic way. So things are coming together faster. I'm not sure exactly why this would benefit you unless it's something like that. But with this Four of Cups, with this person being able to relax a little bit, this has you, instead of being proactive and helping yourself, this has you having a pity party. Okay, and I'm just reading the energy the way it is now. You have free will, so if you don't like anything you see on the board, then you get to change it, including this. All right, so that was for Virgo. Next up, we're looking at Libra. Libras. Queen of Wands. It looks like there's something that you were stressing out about that you are no longer stressing out about. And since you are no longer stressing out about it, this is allowing you to really tap into your creative thinking, your creative problem solving, creating something that is beautiful and artistic, if you're not problem solving. So really getting those creative juices flowing one way or another, because when you're not stressed out, it's a lot easier to do that than when you are. Next up, we're looking at Scorpio. Scorpio Empress showing up here. Scorpios, I think a lot of us are seeing our abilities as far as manifesting goes, and seeing what we're able to manifest even in seemingly impossible conditions is what has us relaxing over here and not stressing out anymore. All right, so that was Scorpio. Next up, let's look at Sagittarius. Sagittarius, there is definitely something changing. You could be changing location, but doesn't have to be a location. There's something that is changing. There's a goal or a target that you're reaching. Maybe there was a deadline that you weren't sure if you were going to make it. And whatever this is that you're doing, whether it's traveling, reaching a goal or target, hitting a deadline, whatever this is, it's allowing you to quit stressing out, and it's allowing you to walk away from anxiousness. There's a certain amount of relaxation that comes in whenever you complete this goal or target or change your location. Okay. And next, let's look at Capricorn. Capricorns, we have the Magician showing up here. This just tells me that you are working on manifesting those things that you want, and you are totally and completely able to do that. You are doing that. And the fact that you are doing that is bringing in some relief from some type of anxiousness or tenseness, some type of stress. So you're relieving yourself of stress by manifesting those things that you want to manifest today, Capricorns. Nice card. Aquarius. Three of Wands. Aquarius, you're making some type of long-term plans, and the fact that you're getting these plans together is actually helping you to lose some anxiety. It's a reassurance for you. Okay? Pisces. Pisces. Is that one card? Yes. Okay, so Pisces, you have the Fool coming up in reverse. This is telling me that you are continuing on with something that originally you started as a leap of faith. I do feel like maybe this was interrupted in the past, and that was what was stressing you out because you did not actually want to interrupt these efforts. But now we see you renewing these efforts and moving forward, and that is bringing you relief as you do that. Whoop, whoop. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate all of you. Thanks for putting up a thumbs up and for sharing this video. And of course, I'm looking forward to working with some of you personally a little later. Everyone have a fantastic day. Peace out.